Welcome to my channel. Make sure to check out my other videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you really enjoy my videos. Free to support my channel by clicking on the link Buy Me a Coffee in the description. I really appreciate all your support.
Alright, good evening y'all. I know I haven't been on here in a minute, but today I just want to talk about this trend that I've been seeing on YouTube. You know, this struggle content I've been seeing on YouTube lately. Everybody is living in a van. Everybody is broke nowadays. Everybody is living in a car. You know, this struggle content. Now, while you got those people that's authentically, you know, living that life, you have those other people that exaggerate their struggle because they look at the other people that's authentically living in a car. They financially struggling, you know, whatever the case may be. And they see all the followers and all the views they get. So they think okay, I'm going to hop on board. I'm going to maybe pretend to live in my car, a van, or I'm just going to exaggerate my struggles just to, so I can get views and so I can get subscribers and, you know, and things like that. Because see, when you make that kind of content like that, it actually pours on the strings of people's heart, because we all can resonate, you know, with struggling financially, spiritually, emotionally. We all can resonate with that. And so when you make content like that, it really pulls on the heart of people. People like, hey, that's me. I'm struggling to make ends meet. Oh, I'm on Social Security. I'm only getting what? $1,000 a month. You know, you get those type of comments on your YouTube, on your video and stuff like that. So you got a lot of people that's out here struggling. Rent is at an all-time high. I mean, everything is hella expensive. You know, so all of us can relate to struggling financially, some type of struggle whatsoever, you know, because most of us are underpaid, you know, living day to day. You know, we behind on our bills, you know, you got debt up to your neck. I mean, all of us can, you know, can relate to stuff like that. So when you got a person that come on here, you figure, hey, they honest because, well, you know, if they honest about that, they probably honest about everything in their life, which is not true. So a lot of these people, they come on here, you know, they make this video, you know, because they not leaders, they actually followers. So whatever's popular, they see other people do on YouTube, this is what they do. And so it just causes this trend of your whole identity. Your whole identity is based on being broke. Okay, and now you feel like, hey, I got to keep up this trend. I got to keep up, you know, on being broke. What if your situation improved? You know, what if you decide to get an apartment, get a house? What you going to base your content on then? Because basically you based your content on being broke and being poor. So now you come into agreement with the spirit of poverty, because that's basically actually what you did. You came into the agreement with the spirit of poverty. This is why God tells us in his word that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So whatever you come into agreement with, that thing will manifest. And if you don't be careful, you will accidentally or ignorantly come into to agreement with the spirit of poverty. And trust me, there's nothing glamorous. There's nothing glamorous about being poor, about struggling. You know, we have to stop glamorizing being poor and struggling and things like that. Now, I'm not knocking those people that's actually on YouTube, you know, that have the courage, you know, to vlog and tell their story. You know, I give a round of applause to those people, because it takes a lot of courage, you know, to come up here, you know, and to make these videos and let people in on your world, how you struggling. Because a lot of people be too ashamed, you know, to admit, you know, that they struggling or they living in the car because of the stigma that comes behind it. Because people tend to look down on you, you know, and stuff like that. When they see you living like that, you know how people treat the homeless. They tend to look down on them. So I give a round of applause, you know, to those people who have a lot of encouragement. I mean, to have the guts to come out here to share their story about what they go through, because all of us are struggling, whether it's financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. All of us can relate to that, because, you know, it's only a small percentage of people that's actually, you know, that's rich out here. So most of us is just trying to make it day to day. And so then you got those people you know, they just follow the trend. They just follow anything, you know, that they see that's trendy now. And these people, they'll go out of their way, you know, to give up their whole apartment to go live in a car, you know, and they think, oh, I'm gonna get millions of followers, millions of views, and I'm gonna be a full-time content creator. You know, they haven't even thought this thing through. And I'm living in a car, and I can attest to some of those people, whoever that's actually out here that have to live in a car. They will tell you, if they had a roof over their head or they can afford, you know, to do better, they would. There's nothing glamorous about living in a car or whatever the case may be. Now, that's one thing if you want to downsize your apartment, your living arrangements, or maybe you want to get an RV. Invest in an RV and go live in an RV park. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, do you, however, well, you know, what makes you happy. But I'm talking about the people who's actually on here that's lying. You know, that's exaggerating a financial situation in order to get views. So you have to be careful with your words, because, see, the spirit realm is waiting on your words. So, guys, that's all I have today. I want you to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.